Easy now. If we meant to kill you, you'd be dead already. We had to be sure you weren't going to run.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Out of character. If that's not in character, then heck. Okay, I'm sorry. Do that again. You can't. I thought maybe it was recorded at first, and I look over and oh my god, Deegra's in here.
Oh, hi.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna
hello.
stop crying now. See the blade against Dagon's neck. Could you repeat that part? Because I was in shock.
She says, easy now. If we'd meant to kill you, you'd be dead already. We had to be sure you weren't going to run.
I am impressed. It's been 200 years since anyone snuck up on me.
How many of them are frozen dead? Is everybody?
They're all stunned, yeah.
They're all stuck. So I will look over at my companion and ask him if he can let just one loose so he can answer some questions.
Me! Pick me! Oh, pick me!
Oh dear
Pick me!
God, no!
Oh, pick me! Pick me!
I don't know how much fear I can look while I'm stunned. I'm like, no, not him.
Forever, for the love of all that is holy, not him.
I just say, well, no,
Izzy gets
we didn't come for a fight.
a positive affirmation.
Okay. I'll make sure I have a good grip on Dagon and say, this one, I know this one. And if I feel the tension kind of go if he lets him free.
The stun is released.
Okay. So I say to Dagon, how many of you have felt the pull?
I don't think any of us have felt anything abnormal since we've been here. I don't know what the pull is.
Laura is still gone.
Laura, is Laura with you? She went to check out what was happening.
We haven't seen anybody, have we, Dran?
You have not.
Okay. All right, so one of your group is missing. We'll have to find them quickly. The Balhanos lair is not far from here. Do you know which way she went?
They do not.
No, she is a sneaky one. I look at my friends. My friends are all still frozen.
Frozen.
Yeah, we're not. We're here to find halflings to bring them in.
Yeah, they're in danger too. You guys are walking straight into the lair of a Balhanoth. If you're following them, they've already headed that way. We may have to hurry. You're sure none of you are being drawn in?
No one's acting abnormal. More abnormal than we normally act, but
Okay.
well, Laura has been going out of hell for a few days, but I just figured that was her way. She's been leading us.
No, this creature, it draws people in with their greatest desire. Okay. If you're sure, we can release everybody, but you all have to stay here until we figure out what's going on. Did you find the other halflings?
No, not yet. Laura said we were close. Are the
Yes.
halflings being pulled to this Bahanas?
This what now?
Whatever this creature is. I hope I'm worded
Balhanoth.
that.
Yes.
Alhanath. Is that right?
You all feel the stun fade.
You could use our help. Where what? We're here to help.
Good. I'd hope for nothing less. It's just over these next dunes over that way. That's where we found its lair.
Arden will step into the light with his hand glowing with bright blue flame. He's obviously holding a very defensive and stern look.
It does create an illusion around its lair. As I said, it tries to draw people in with their greatest desire.
Laura's wants the temple. Does she want to find the temple? There's the dream of the golden temple. They've all been having a dream of a golden temple. Is that this creature? Because there's a lot of people in danger if that's the case.
Izzy's going to glance over at Arden and say that sounds like what it could be. If they're seeking this temple, it could make them think that that's what they're going towards.
We need to get there quickly. Laura she may be there already. She is fast.
Arden can see through this illusion, but I don't know about the rest of you, if you have any way to do it. You'll have to make sure you follow our directions exactly.
Don't worry. I used to work as a seeing through illusionist guy years ago. So,
We
by the
have
way,
the
Fancy the Bard. Happy to make your acquaintance.
Fancy. Nice to meet you.
I'm hungry. Oh, that reminds me. You know what? I know a song about Balhanoths.
We'll put a pin in that. We should probably go.
Yes, as I said, it should just be over this way. And Izzy's going to turn and start walking towards the lair.
As we're walking away, I kind of whispered to Val, I was like, this is pretty much the last time I encountered her. I felt the same way.
Surprised, bewildered, and ultimately led to our potential doom.
She can be very intense.
Dagan, you know her?
She's a commander of Kanos.
You trust her? I trust her.
I do trust her.
The creature she speaks of is native to a home, but never encountered one.
Balhanoth has a flame and it draws us like a moth. It's a good
Get
song,
it?
guys.
Get it?
I thought that was quite lovely, Fancy.
It's a fine song, just not now.
Afterwards, the song comes after the victory. Yeah, we follow. I'm encouraging everyone to follow.
Hey, is
Izzy
this-
leads you a couple of dunes over, and as you crest over the dunes, somehow, at the top of this dune, it's like the sun rises. But it doesn't make any sense because the sun just set. You just started to sit down for your camp. It was still your first watch. But sure enough, across the dune, the sun rises over the mountains.
How long were we stunned?
Moments. Heartbeats.
I just tell them time's gotten weird.
Down in the valley is a sunlit temple emblazoned with iconography of the sun and golden rays and small bits of uh, uh, vegetation surround a pool of water. Val, you are of unique heritage. What you see is like a glitch in the Matrix. You see what they see, but every now and then it's bzz, 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 and then you see instead some kind of ruins. And then it locks back. Temple. Beautiful, glorious temple.
Fancy's like, imagine how much gold is in that thing. Let's go.
Hold up, buddy.
Remember,
word
this
of
is an
caution.
illusion. This is not what is actually here. If you run into that thing, Balhanas eat both magic and flesh.
I seriously doubt it could eat this flesh, as he points at himself. And anyway, I have something to say. I think this party is the best party that I've ever seen. And our combat abilities are unmatched. The last time we fought zombies, they didn't even touch us. And on. He goes for a moment. He's trying to pep them up a little bit. He's going to use his inspirational leadership to give us a temporary hit point bonus.
Yeah.
Well played. Well played.
Roll it. How many hit points do we get?
Where is it?
Let me grab Izzy and put her.
Looking for it, sorry. Firing leader. Do I have to target everybody by the combat tracker? Is that how I do it, or it's 11 temporary hit points?
Yes. If you target everyone in the combat tracker and then apply that effect, let me get Izzy on there first.
And here we go. Does this work? It worked. Everybody's getting pepped up by my pep talk.
Excellent. In a baritone and stoic caution. Something stirs in the temple.
Did we get a long rest out of that?
We did
we
not.
Just okay.
Through the illusion, are we able to see any sign of this Laura?
You see, let's see, you, Arden, Val, roll a investigation check. Let's see if you see. Izzy and Arden will see, something. Just Izzy and Arden. You'll see a trail of several sets of footprints leading down towards the temple.
Okay. I guess in that case, you guys would see Izzy kind of looking down, studying something on the ground that, to your eyes, isn't there. And she'll say, "It looks like they went this way," and start kind of carefully moving forward.
They might be willing to fight us now, won't they, Laura? The halflings. if they refuse to believe this is not real.
Well,
Is
it's been
there a way to break the illusion for them?
Izzy would look at Arden for that because she wouldn't know.
If they can't break it on their own, it can't be broken. Not without the death of the creature.
Seems like an easy path to victory.
These are the people we're here to save. Staying on mission.
Alright. So you head down into the bit of a valley, and you cross over into what looks like some giant, large, cavernous main entrance into the temple. And as you step in, everyone gets the prickly hairs on the back of their neck. That spidey sense that threat is imminently nearby.
Are we still supposed to see a black screen inside the temple?
Yeah, one second.
Oh.
Well, this isn't gonna work. Hold up.
you got too much shit, guys. My cannon would be gone, by the way. You can delete it.
I think you can see what you can actually see now. Perhaps? You see several pillared columns, some braziers that are lit, a fancy royal carpeted walkway that looks like it leads up to a dais that you can't see beyond, as though it was a wall. Arden immediately freezes. Aha! There. He holds out his hand to Izzy. Shall we?
She takes his hand and gives him a grin
I
and
need
follows
everyone
his lead.
to roll initiative.
Bum, bum, bum.
What? Oh, you rolled a 20, Wolfen.
Uh-oh. You're all doomed!
We're
I'll
gonna
go barbarian next character. It's just the new way. Weldon Rohan is good now.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. This is the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
I'm coming. Fantasy Grounds. Quit responding. But I'm on my back.
That's the Albanoth. Alhanoth. Uh-oh.
That's a lot of things. What was that? 20. Oh, and
My initiative.
Arden takes Izzy's hand and a mutter under his breath, and then they both disappear. And then something in the middle of the room that looked like utter darkness behind wavers.
Oh,
oh,
so that's how you spell it. It is a B. My spelling's changed 3 times on that thing.
Oh, whew. I thought it was the other B word.
One second here. And then we get to act a lot first. So let me see if I can get this to load. And Izzy, you're up first.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Are we invisible? Is that what happened? Or like did we just like dimension door over or something?
He de-doored you over, essentially.
Okay, perfect.
So he'd
I'm
be
gonna
right
I'm
next
gonna
to
do
you,
a
technically.
stabby. I'm gonna do a stab.
You would be considered, for this attack, since you just blinked in, like, he blinked you in with you basically thrusting weaponry out of hand, so, like, it's as though you get to make your first attack from hidden.
Okay, awesome. See if I remember how to do this. So that means advantage, right?
Correct, yep. Target it, like, control click on it, hit the advantage, and then roll the attack. You've hit, so now you will initiate sneak attack, so you get to add your sneak die.
31 hits. That's good.
It's good to know, good to know.
See, Fancy, there's your bar. Aim for.
Uh,
And then now, damage. That is correct.
Okay.
So that
With Arden right there, I don't know that she would move away. I think she would maybe just a little bit out of reach. Because I think I can do that with one of my abilities.
you've hit it, and so now you have like the fancy footwork kind of thing, or so you
Yeah.
can move away without taking opportunity attacks against you.
Yeah. So I think she would step back a little bit. Like that? Did that go?
Yep. It went through.
And she would kind of shout back behind her, "There's more back here. Keep your eyes up. We'll focus on the Balhanoth." And then I think that would be it for her turn.
Yes. Leave this to us. There's plenty else here that will need your attention. Oh man, this list is long. I should have thought a little more about what I was gonna do for him.
it's fine.
They'll probably. Some of them will probably want to run away anyway.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking about his spells, Lord.
Yeah, when you have a
Yeah,
demigod,
former-
as it turns out,
Look at
it's,
his HP, everybody.
that's a wizard with 265 hit points, just so you know.
Jiminy Christmas.
He's going to smile warmly over at Izzy, and his first spell this turn will be to cast Greater Invisibility upon you both. Building up his Arcane Ward. And then he's going to turn and cast another spell at the Balhanoth. You see a singular point of light. It's like tiny, like the head of a pin. And then it grows and grows and grows, and then a giant, brilliant sunlight flash.
Well,
All right, everybody, new plan. Don't worry about the Balhanoth.
Ah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like they're kicking its ass. Oh, making me feel inferior. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Move up here.
You can feel the area around you warp.
Shadow.
It almost shimmers. Like the heat waves off of asphalt in the middle of summer. And then it locks back in, and the Balhanoth screams, and you can see where the sun burst looked like it blew a hole right through the middle of it, but then it starts to close back in.
I will use a level 1 spell slot to build my turret.
Okay.
Next to me. And I will be crafting a artillery turret. It's the same stats, just different. Force ballista.
Okay, yeah.
Then it will be shooting a force attack.
Okay, excellent. Fire the missile. Emmy, you'll be up next. Amaros, you'll be up soon thereafter.
It does not have a modifier listed on it, although it says plus X.
X should be what?
It doesn't tell me.
Okay. Yeah, let's take it. This is your Eldritch Cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Range spell attack. Okay, so that will be d20 plus proficiency plus your spell casting modifier. Should be the same as like your Eldritch Blast, actually.
Okay. So that's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then and it's pushed away 5 feet away from me. Or from the cannon. Entered.
So I would like to ready the flaming sphere
Oh, okay, yeah.
when I see something that's about 10 feet away from my friends, but within 60 feet come into my view. I want to pop that sphere on that creature.
Okay, yep. And then it'll have the ability to roll around thereafter. It's concentration
Right.
2, I think. Yep.
So I don't know if there's a way to make a sphere to like put to the side for the moment. We'll have it ready for that.
What I usually do is just make a circle that's like fills up one box basically.
Is it the pointer?
Yeah, go right click and then click pointer and then choose the circle and then yep. And
I'll just keep it back here for now.
Yep, and then we can just move it to whenever something pops up. And it's like when something gets close to a friend, essentially.
Well, with something within 60 feet that I can see that's at least 10 feet away from my friend, because it can hurt my friends too.
Oh, okay. I got you.
That guy.
Because it's still mid-moving, but you want to pop it up basically in its way as it's moving. Is that kind of the idea?
Yeah.
Okay, and so it'll splash into it. So it's got a dex save, I think, or fails. Burn and ate it.
I dragged it. It didn't work.
Should be. I think it says like 2d6. Let me see. Is it just...
Well, I dragged the damage over, but it did not roll.
So they just tried to get
There
it.
you go.
May have not have landed on it or something. Okay, yeah, excellent.
And the effect is on myself, it says?
Yeah, because that's the concentration. That's because you're concentrating on it, something like that.
Like that?
Yep, that's it. That way, if you get hit, it'll check to see if you lose your concentration or not.
Fantastic. There you go.
Alright, now I want to see... See how the Shadow Mastiff will react.
Dread, the D10 on the, like, underneath their names after greater invisibility, is that a bonus to their dex by
No,
10?
that is a duration.
Oh, duration. Okay.
Yep, 10 turns.
Is, how do you see, like, the bonus to dex on a spell like that? Like...
I'm not
It's
sure what
just
you mean.
included. So if if I do the pass without a trace, then whoever has it has a plus 10 bonus to dex.
Oh,
Just wondering, like, how
for
you
a
see
stealth
that.
for stealth checks. I think specifically for Pass Without a Trace. It gives everybody a plus 10 to stealth checks specifically, I believe.
Oh, only stealth checks, not a dex. So like it wouldn't affect their AC at all.
That is correct. Yeah, that's the Pass Without a Trace. Is basically like you emanate an aura around you that makes you harder to detect. It's a
I just
very
assumed that
powerful
would-
spell. It's just not a combat. It's a prevent combat more than a combat kind of thing.
Okay, I gotcha. I was just thinking like a Veil of Shadows would also kind of make it harder for them to like, if they're swinging, to like make contact, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
not
what I was
yeah,
thinking, but I
yeah, not in
read it
this
wrong, I
case.
guess.
Yeah, not in this case. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the Mastiff is, in fact, stuck. Just like Archer in the yard, it's gonna really want to play with the bunny.
Bunny!
Ooh.
Does it? Does it really?
And it wants to. It really wants to. I can't move any further, so that is no. Okay, it's gonna. So, it is going to leap at you, miss with its bite, lean up against the pillar, and then its shadow form bleeds into the pillar as it disappears as a shadow. Okay, it didn't
Scary.
add the effect. Okay. Alright. Armorous.
Okay, sorry. I had a kid incident. So the Shadow Massive, like, shadow stepped, or it's still visible though, right?
It went invisible, and so you don't know if it's still there. Like, it looked like it bled into the shadows of the pillar, but you're not sure if it's actually still there or if it teleported somewhere or anything like that. But y'all, I don't know. Can y'all actually, if it goes invisible, can y'all actually see it? Curious
I
on the
can see it on the.
I can still see number 31.
Yeah, I can still see 31.
Okay. I'll have to do that then, I think.
Yeah, now he's gone.
I was hoping the invisible effect was actually coded with line of sight, but it isn't.
Okay. Do- The. Sorry. Box.
Ooh, box. Okay.
So I'm gonna
Ooh,
cast.
okay. Yeah.
Fairy Fire.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
And that its duration is up to 1 minute. So is that if a creature steps into that box, will they also be outlined?
I believe the effect is instantaneous, like if when it appears, but then
They stay lit up for.
they
a
stay
minute.
lit up after if they get hit by the effect. I believe that to be true.
Okay. Alright. So how do I do that? Because they have to make a deck save, but I can't select it
Yeah,
now.
1 second. Yeah, it's only when it is cast. Yeah, that's what I was double checking.
Okay.
You can target it.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. So I don't know why I did a double.
I don't know why I did double. Let's just cancel those, and we'll do one. We'll do one roll to rule them all. We'll do a single roll. See which one, because that was one success, one failure. I don't know which would have been which. So let's just pretend those didn't happen and roll. See what happens. All right, it succeeds. And is there anything else? And technically in the corner of this other box. You can't see it. You couldn't see it before. But it goes next. So if you want to go ahead and roll it on this one as well, as it was on the corner of the box over here. Inside the other room. Ah, yes. Now you can apply Fairy Fire to it.
Is that the right thing? Great. That's the effect under Fairy Fire, but that looks like it's a grant advantage on attack. Oh yeah, so that's right, I think.
Any attack roll against it has advantage. Well, yes, that is correct.
Yeah. Okay. And then
Val, you'll be one of the next players up with Dagon Fancy right after, so if you'll make sure y'all get kind of ready so we can try to make this as quick. There's a lot of enemies and stuff, so it's going to take a long time.
You get out of here. You get out of here, Shadow.
whoa. Yeah, we can see it, right? On that one.
The shadows around you, Fancy, seem to move, and like Peter Pan's shadow, seem to start moving independent of you. Your own shadow reaches out of the darkness to try to grab you.
The darkness.
And you succeed against it. Giant displacer beast jumps off of a rafter off the top balcony.
I don't know why that had that. I didn't click anything to have that much advantage on it.
I'm not sure.
Shadow 11? Is that Fairy Fire?
Yeah, Shadow 11 has.
Oh, that's maybe it was this
Yeah,
one.
because it has advantage on attacks against that. Yeah. Let's...
Fairy Fire is going to be really good now.
Shadow tries to manipulate Izzy. Oh, actually, she's standing on the brazier. She's not going to have a shadow. Never mind. Oh, look, and you would have failed too. Dang it. She's not going to have a shadow.
Wait,
Oh,
I want to do something.
Okay. Yes.
I have a spell called what's it called?
Cutting words.
No, not that one.
Cutting
Silvery
barbs.
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 Silvery
Silvery
barbs.
barbs. Okay. Yes.
So right as she's about to get hit, I'm gonna I distract it with some goofy bardic thing, and I want to give her. It basically makes him re-roll, and then she gets advantage on the next attack.
You could actually choose someone else to give advantage to, I believe. But
Oh,
yes.
then I will choose. I will choose. Dagon.
Oh, I rolled an 8. It rolled extra well. Sad.
It has to choose the lower one, but that's fine. Yep.
It does choose the choose the lower one. So it's still 18. So the hit still happened. Feel unnatural cold. Oh no. Rolled a 2. And then we lose the flaming sphere. Put it over there.
Oh, Arden cast greater invisibility on us.
Oh
Can
yeah,
it-
that did
Can
not.
it see me?
It should still roll at a disadvantage. What? Don't do that. Let's roll it again to see if that would have changed the outcome. Yeah, I don't know why the invisible effect on you doesn't work right. Well, now it would have missed. It would have missed. And it turns invisible. But it knew where you were, so that's why it. But it's still.
Yeah, I haven't moved technically.
But yeah, it should have had disadvantage on that attack. Psychic Blade. The next one goes out, misses, and comes back. Does the... It has an AC, right? It's set, okay. It's set correctly. Okay, good. There you go.
You missed the turret.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Turret's got 18 AC. It's the second tankiest thing in the party.
Yeah, besides me.
Buffing round. Can't look bad from the Shadow Lefen. So 2 sorcery points to cast Quicken Spell, and I turn Shield of Faith into a bonus action and cast that.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Shield
Using
of
my
Faith.
through my Amulet of Devout, I get another divine channel divinity, and I cast Sacred Weapon. My sword has a blue light glow to it.
It didn't
and
put the AC effect on you, by the way. That's why it's a little 10 says it like it's like it posted
Well,
it
I
as
should be
chat as
targeted.
opposed to.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. I guess because I can cast it on other people.
Correct.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can either target yourself and then do it, or you can just drag it over. Yep, either way, that works. And then Sacred Weapon. How long does that last?
A minute.
Ooh, okay, that's sick.
And hold on, oh, that's not my circle. This is my circle.
How do you move a circle once you've got it?
There's
You
a
gotta
center
find the
point.
center.
If you grab the center point, you can drag it.
And also, light is coming out for me in 20 feet. And another 20 feet is dim light. I only did the
Oh,
first 20.
okay. So you've got bright light within 20 feet. That's good to know. That is relevant.
It's huge.
I was gonna
Huge.
do that.
Well, you can maybe cast it somewhere else. This will follow me, and I. Yeah, I just moved down here. No, I can't see the enemy, but he was there. Yeah.
There's a pillar right there.
Oh, okay. Well, do I have room to move there? I can go north if not. I wasn't looking. Yeah.
Excellent.
And yeah. Next turn, though, I really get to fuck some shit up.
Fancy.
So I have a question. I was gonna cast. I was gonna use my Cittern, and I was going to cast a hypnotic pattern. Can I yell out to my party to close their eyes? I don't know if it affects them or if I can choose who it affects.
That one is not a choice. You could try to alert your teammates, but that's not a guarantee that it will work. That they can close their eyes in time or whatnot.
Well, I don't know exactly what that means, but this seems like something Fancy would do. So he just yells out, "Close your eyes!" And he's gonna cast a hypnotic pattern in this 30-foot area, closing his own eyes.
Is it 30-foot radius?
In a 30-foot cube. Is this 30 foot? This is.
It's technically a cube, yeah, so it would have been a square instead of a whatever, but
Yeah, I can redo it.
that's fine. I can still see what it would have affected. I need
And they get disadvantage since I'm playing the instrument on saves.
I need. Ooh, okay. I need need the party members to roll a dexterity check in that circle, which is everybody but Izzy and Arden. Dexterity check. 10 or higher is what we're looking for.
That's his left side, right? Saves?
The C
No.
should be a main. Yeah, it should be the left side under the abilities. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I squinted my eyes, covered my eyes.
Ooh.
Critical squint.
Super squint!
Just puts his ears over his eyes.
Armoros is the only one to not close their eyes fast enough, so you'll have to target him as well as the those two shadows you can see, plus another you cannot.
My goggles help me.
I'll move him down here so you can target him so you can see him.
I got 9 and 21, and I don't see the other one. Okay. Is he behind the combat tracker?
16. He's to the east, and then hold up the map. Wait. There's also. And the Mastiff.
I don't know if it helps any, but I could actually move this. I didn't know if the circle, if it could be centered anywhere I want, because I could move it up just a touch, and I don't know if that will help me any. But I'm trying to grab my circle, but I can't seem to get it again. I can move it up because I can put the bottom of the circle like at the bottom of our party, or at the bottom of Shadow 21. I don't know if it helps any. Okay, there.
You should have Shadow 9.
I have him. And
Mastiff
16, did you say?
31,
Mastiff.
21, Mastiff 31.
Sorry, I got it. Okay.
Shadow 21 and Shadow 16 should all be targeted. and then you got the one shadow that's right southeast of you.
Mastiff
No,
31
I don't
should probably be visible anyway.
21.
Yeah, 21.
Oh, I got him. 9, 31, 16, and
Yes.
21. Okay. And then do I roll advantage, or what do I do to get? Because they're supposed to roll with disadvantage when I cast.
Oh, and me. You gotta target me too.
And Armoros, yeah. I don't know if there's a good way to force that to happen with disadvantage without putting an effect on them first. Let's roll it, see what happens, and then might have to just target again and roll it again, and then see which ones with disadvantage would actually have the effect or not. Because it'll automatically untarget stuff. Okay, so those that fail with disadvantage would have failed anyway. So Armoros and 6. I will just do Shadow 16's roll. Armoros, if you'll go ahead and roll a... what is that? Wisdom save off of yours. We'll find out if that... This is a shadow, right? Okay, so Armoros will actually succeed. And the other Shadow 16, you can retarget and then apply the effect. So you only actually hit enemies with the effect. And all of them failed. So, Shadow 16.
How do I... do I have to retarget 16?
Yes, because it removed the target when it succeeded. Here you go.
Okay,
Now hit
and
the
now...
effect. Hit the effect. Incapacitated.
And that's me. Oh wait, I get a bonus action. I'm now going to use Bardic Inspiration on
yes.
Dagon to give him a Bardic die to use
Okay.
however he sees fit.
Yeah, that's an attack roll, ability check, or save. Wait, is it save? I think it's just attack roll, ability check.
How do I untarget everything? What's that?
There is a clear targets at the top of the map. It's in like the top right. It's like looks like a bullseye with a line drawn through it.
Got it. Thank you. Okay, that's it.
Oh, it is for save. Okay, if you want to use it. Yeah. All right.
Not your turn, Cannon.
Absorbed. Yes.
All right. The Balanoth will disappear.
We can still see it. I'm not sure if you want us to be able to see it.
I'm trying
Okay.
to think about. will teleport. Not in melee, but over here. No, it wouldn't do that. On this side of the wall.
Is that whole orange square the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not a... It can or cannot be the wall, depending. Depending. Gonna whip out with a tentacle at each of you. Miss. The area around you shimmers a little. And right in front of you, Izzy looks solid.
She just kind of swears under her breath a little bit.
Frank the Raven! Now, I have lost where the hell is... Okay, this one is here. Okay. It is invisible. It'll have advantage and disadvantage. So this should be a straight roll. Let's see. Nope. Of course it didn't work. Didn't do the disadvantage. 19 and a 16. What's your AC?
17.
17. Okay, so that was going to hit.
That would hit regardless, right? If the lowest one was a...
16 plus 5 would have been 21. Yep. You have... I think you have responses if you wanted to use them.
I do. I have a uncanny dodge.
Okay.
That I think will be what I use. Which halves the damage.
Is that if you can see it attacking you, though?
Oh yes, that I can see. Sorry. Yeah. Can I see this when it bites me or no?
You can't see it when it makes its attack.
Okay, so probably not then.
Yeah, but after it lands the attack, then it becomes visible.
Now I do have blind sense. You are able to hear. If you are able to hear, you are aware of the location of any hidden or invisible creature within 10 feet of you.
Oh, that's right, because that's
Does that count?
I think that blind sense counts as a perception of being able to perceive it. So yes, that could count actually if you wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Izzy would then still have some temporary hit points. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so things, if they're close to you, can't be considered hidden. That's good to know.
That's right.
Okay. Little bits of damage. and it begins to shimmer in place, almost like a mirror image. It's hard to tell if it's exactly where it's at and where some illusory duplicate may be.
That's a lot of dice.
And then he misty steps right next to you. And then puts mirror image himself. Wait. No, it's gonna miss either way. I need to remove it's invisible now. Oh, it's incapacitated. This one's one of the ones that got hit by the... Oh, well. It definitely doesn't do anything. It sits there drooling like, "Dar, look at the pretty light." Alright, well done.
I'm going to consume my tattoo.
Okay.
And cast Chaos Bolt.
Okay, yep.
I hope it works. Hold on.
We gotta roll for what element it is. So roll...
Yes. Well, you so...
So you roll a d8 and then...
No, you roll on hit. The target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage, and then I choose one of the d8s, and the number rolled on that dice determines the damage.
Yeah, the damage type. That's what I say. You gotta roll a d8. It's easier because we can't roll the damage on them and then choose the damage type because we have to choose the damage.
You're supposed to choose one of the 2d8s to choose what damage type you're doing.
Yes, I'm aware of that, but mechanically inside of Fantasy Grounds we can't do that because it has to roll damage on something. The damage type has to be a part of the damage. So we should roll. You should roll 1d8 to see which damage type it is, and then you can know then what damage to do.
What? You roll 2d8s and then choose one of the
I
d8s.
know. I know.
So I have to roll 2d8s to be able to choose from 2d8s.
You choose it as you roll, like that wording is there to simplify, so that you go like this blue d8 when I roll it in person will be the one that tells me what damage type it is, so that you just have to make one roll and it goes faster.
5 it is because it's the first die.
Yeah, like that's the point. Is that but since we can't build it that way, we roll a d8, see what type it is, and then you roll the damage of that type onto the creature. Which should be 2d8s and 1d6. And so 5 is lightning.
Mm-hmm.
What do we hit?
Just roll a hit. Just you, because it's an attack range.
But
so
what are we attacking?
Oh, I'm attacking the massive.
Okay.
You're... Oh.
Yeah, see, like that. Those aren't targeted, but it's okay.
Also, it will wake him up, I think, right? If it got attacked.
What's
It has to roll something to see if it wakes up. I
Yeah.
believe.
Oh, that's why
Incapacitated
it
is
wasn't
not
targeted.
He's not running.
There it goes.
Let me see. What is
So-
it? Fancy's hypnotic pattern. Make the failed save. Oh, it just ends. So this one isn't a. If it takes damage, it just ends. Okay. I was thinking of a different one that when you damage it, it rolls. That one it just ends.
Mm-hmm. And my Chaos Bolt doesn't do its thing because it's. Then I will use my bonus action.
Okay, let's see.
To roll
Okay, yeah.
double.
Yeah, if you
Similar.
roll doubles on your damage die when you roll, yeah, then you get to roll attack another one, essentially.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Bonus action?
Yep.
And it gets knocked 5 feet back, right?
Away. Yep.
Fancy. Armoros and Izzy will be kind of next.
I'm moving over here, and as I'm walking over, I'll say, "I bet these guys haven't seen this card trick," and I do a spray of cards, throw out all these, I don't know.
Yeah, 52 card pickup meets Gambit. Yep.
And I've got them both targeted, and here goes. I don't want to waste time.
Yeah. One of them succeeds. Okay.
And I just roll the damage, and one takes half, right? Oh, that was awful.
Oh.
Okay. I'm now going to use my bonus action to. Who's coming up? Anybody? Armoros, Emmy, Val. I'm gonna give Val. I gotta clear my target. I'm gonna give Val a bardic inspiration.
Ooh, okay.
If I could figure it out again.
Yep. And so that's just there as a reminder that he can use it whenever. Alright.
And basically, like if he misses, he can like, oh, just kidding. I want to use the inspiration.
Yep, and then roll the d8 to see if it changes it. Yep.
Right.
You are still invisible. Why is it not? Grumble, grumble, grumble. Let's see if it would have. Yeah, disadvantage causes it to miss. And it will go into its displacement and shimmer with a mirror image. This one will disappear and reappear. Somewhere, but I lost it.
It disappeared.
Okay, seriously, WTF.
Shadow 5?
It somehow got over here.
Hey, get away from me.
It's supposed to reappear over here.
Get away from me.
He's reappearing over there. He's doing what he wanted. He just, took the roundabout way.
Yeah, don't hit the dizzy ones. How can I get away?
Easier targets.
How can I close the window? If I close the window on my cone, will it close the whole map or just the cone?
You can right-click the cone, and then go to pointers, and then say remove this.
Perfect. That's okay. Got it. Thank you.
Emanating magical darkness, pouring out freezing cold from their bodies. Whoa. These freaking buggers.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. I'll back it up. What's the...
Back it up. What is it?
Shield.
Yeah.
Your bed's
Oh,
all bent up. What happened?
I'm gonna use my reaction to
Bent up
cast shield.
before you get in here.
Okay, reaction to cast shield. Alright, then
Yep.
you get your...
Bring my AC up to where is it?
It's plus
There you go.
5 on top of,
Yeah. 24 AC.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so then you'll get...
All HP back.
You think
and
it's
temporary
easy?
hit points.
Then
Yeah.
Still
Well said.
incapacitated for that one.
Do what?
That one's still incapacitated or no?
Oh, no, it's in kept. Yep. It's still sitting there. And your turn. Too many shadows. I'm losing track of which ones are which.
Okay. And I cast Fairy Fire.
Ooh,
So
okay.
do I need to select anything else in that square? I think it's a square. Yeah,
three
cube.
three shadows.
Yeah.
Nope, that's it.
Okay. And when I do that, I hit the cast roll dice, right? Cast
Yeah,
dice.
or cast or the save, whichever one.
Oh, either one works.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of weird, but okay.
2 fails, 1 success. Okay, so 2 of them will be lit up.
So it automatically pulled off the one that.
That, yes, it does that. Mhm. So now all you have to do is hit the effect button, and it should be able to add it to both.
I did. Okay.
Excellent. Yep.
And then I want to use my prayer beads
Mm-hmm.
to cast bless.
Oh yes.
And as my bonus action.
How many targets is that for Bliss?
It's 3.
3. Okay.
Yeah. Hang on. Sorry.
Put the Bliss effect on those 3.
Yeah, bless up to 3 creatures of your choice. So I'm gonna do Emmy, Fancy, and Dagon.
Okay. And then Bless. Yeah, excellent. And then Izzy and Emmy will be up next.
Alright, and yeah, I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay, so there's a wall there that wasn't there before.
Yes, yes. Seems that way anyway.
So kind of shoulder to shoulder with Arden, I'm gonna tell him I can't see it anymore. There's a wall, and just gonna try and take a stab at this Shadow Mastiff, I guess.
Can you see it? Did I make?
Oh, is it invisible?
No. I mean, you can see it. I just want to make sure
Yeah,
that you
it's
can
there,
actually.
20.
Okay, yeah, you can.
Shadow
see it.
Mastiff 20.
Yeah, as long as you can see the thing, you should be good. I was making sure that I didn't still have it. Wait. When Arden moved glow, it is no longer invisible. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now you can do it.
And I get sneak attack, but not advantage because Arden's beside me, I think, right?
Correct. Yep.
All right. And she's going to pull out a dagger.
Arden's gonna when you tell him about the wall, he's just gonna say, "Don't always believe your eyes. Remember its ability."
She'll nod. But she still can't see a thing to aim at. Because it like voomped over there, right? Am I remembering that right?
Yeah, she
Or
knows.
can I see around
she
it?
knew where it was before the wall came up. So
Okay.
I'll hit the button here so you can target it. But if you attack it, you'll have disadvantage on it because you can't. Even with your blind sense, it's behind a wall to you, like an illusion thing.
Yeah, I think it's too far for blind sense anyway, because that's 10 feet. Okay, if she had some idea where it was, then she will chuck her dagger in that general direction.
Okay. Roll. You can target it and roll. Click the disadvantage, and then roll the thrown weapon. You see, it kind of does, even though that you're aware and you've been granted some abilities that allow you to perceive through this wall is extra illusory, and it still trips you out. But you chuck it anyway because you believe in the faith that you have in Arden and what to do, and you throw it, and the dagger hits the wall and just goes right through it, and hits the Balanoth.
Tink!
I poke you.
That dagger reappears in her hand after it disappears into the wall. A little more bloody, but it's back in her hand again.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy to my right is incapacitated at the moment, so can I squeeze by that column and Val?
Yes. Yep. Easily, I would say. Little gnome body just whoop, like zipping like
Yeah,
a
a little
kid through
bitty
the
gal.
crowd.
These shadow things, are they wearing any armor?
Not that they can. They are mostly actual shadow form.
Okay.
Just so you can see what they look like.
Ooh.
That's helpful.
I mean, while we're at it, we can see. Click
Oh,
those.
that's yeah. No.
Oh, I was zooming in. That was not fun. So what I understand is up there at the displacer beast and the ball heading off, so we can't really see them.
Let me look and see. Let me close that again. You might get to see like a tentacle around a corner of where that wall's at, maybe. Like trying to look and see what your line of sight. You might can see like this sliver of like this tiny little bit around a wall, but it would be very tough to see it.
What about that displacer beast that looks like it's in front of it?
That yes, yes.
Okay, so I can attack that.
Yeah, you can see that directly.
Because that thing looks big and scary, so I want to attack that. That is displacer beast 6. Alright, I'm going to send an acid arrow its direction.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Hitting, resoundingly. Melf's acid arrow. And then it gets an effect, doesn't it? So that it does damage later?
Yes.
Nice.
He's incapacitated.
Thank you. That's a helpful reminder.
Yeah, I've been watching this too.
Day again.
So, I have a couple. I'm buffed. I'm really buffed right now.
Oh, yeah, I'd say
And
that.
Bless really buffed me. So, you know, let's see what happens.
Move your leg, dude.
Your effect list is almost TLDR.
Sure. Okay.
And
Yeah,
nothing
let's-
is hidden.
Effect granted, kind of a big deal.
Hit.
26 hits is good. I mean, it's no
26
31,
hits.
but
Yeah.
okay. Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
My little square right here.
Is it the great sword again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if some point you want to give me a token, or I could just do the little square. I'm not sure it's a big deal.
Either or is fine. Well, we could get there eventually. I think it'd be cool to get an image of a sword. We could do that after. I'll make a little NPC for it.
I don't know if that D4 should have added on that, but it was only a 1, so I guess it would have hit anyway.
Yeah. Mastiff does not have that high of AC. No, it would hit easy.
Boof. Well, okay, that's all I need.
It's enough.
Let's, I probably, where was I? I just want to try to make my way over here. Oh, that was my light. Over, yeah.
Gotcha.
And that's my move.
Wacka wacka! Play a little whack-a-mole with all those
You can
shadows.
do it! Attack the shadows! Doesn't sound as crazy as it seems.
Yeah, it's lit up like a glitter Christmas. Sneak attack. Yep. Yes. Seems like we're starting to turn a little of the tide here. Alright. We're gonna get a little couple legendary actions in here. Real quick.
Could we not? Possibly?
I mean, they could be coming from Arden, so.
You guys are just removing the cool things I was planning to do on my turn.
There's more things. Plenty of things.
Yeah, there's not as many things that make it cool though.
Cool it.
Weldon doesn't chill out. He simmers.
Okay. So the Belhanoth can see you're in through invisible, so that's fine. Everything else can't. It's been your turn again, so you do have your... Oh wait, no, you can't see it either because you can't still see through the wall.
I can't see it. This is out of nowhere.
Thwap!
Deegra, every time we do a pun, will you tell Bob?
I can feel him cringing from here.
Yeah, I already told him earlier. It's like all these Luma worshippers. That's Bob. So if that explains anything.
The Belhanoth smacks you with a tentacle, and it curls around you and grapples you and holds you restrained in place.
Just where I am?
Yes. Shadow. Where's the shadow? Yes, shadow. Alright, Balhanoth's turn.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that one.
Yes, you can see this. No, I didn't. I rolled it over here, not on you on purpose. What the? Okay, I need to give you 8 hit points back. With this, let me see. How does it? Oh yeah. You can see the Balhanoth go down to bite you again, and you can just see beside you Arden hold up his hand, like kind of over your shoulder, and it like the tentacle just hits a wall right in front of you. Balhanoth is blasted 20 feet back up against the wall of the temple.
Am I still grappled with it?
Ooh, That's a question here. Let's see. Roll a dexterity saving throw. I believe this would be a...
I have a disadvantage on that?
because you're restrained.
16
Right.
is still pretty good.
You managed to slip out of the grasp, though.
Whew.
Woohoo!
Yeah, that would hurt.
You can hear a thud as the Balhanoth impacts the back wall. And you can feel the area around the entire room ripple. Waves. It's almost like being on a waterbed as you're like the whole world around you starts to ripple, and then it locks back in place. Balhanoth vanishes.
Izzy curses a little louder this time.
This one's incapped. Okay, and back around. It's your turn. It's your go.
Well,
Okay.
they rolled another 20.
This is dangerous.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go for the thing I can see, I guess.
Yes, the wall is still up next to you, so that other displacer beast is on the other side, but this one's right in front of you, so absolutely. And you are still invisible, so
I
you
get
get advantage.
advantage.
Woo!
Good
Okay,
thing.
okay.
Okay.
And for my rakish audacity, I still get my sneak attack on this because I am the only one within 5 feet of it,
Right.
as far as I know.
Yep. Both that and because of the invisible advantage.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So you were sneaky snake. No matter what.
Oof. There you go.
All right, and then with my dagger as well, just kind of spinning with the blades.
Yes.
Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter, but do I get advantage because I'm still invisible if it's a greater invisibility? Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. You
Okay,
are still.
I'll
Yeah,
just-
you're.
Just run one more just in case.
Everything except for the Balhanoth can't see you. So anything you attack that isn't him, you'll have advantage on every attack. Oh, almost not.
Oh, so close. Okay. And then this is just regular damage.
Yep.
All right. That's all I got, I think.
Well done.
Mwahaha. They got a scroll.
Chaos Rabbit.
One,
Fire my
2, 5.
laser beam. It's targeting him.
You're the one that's rolling it. So since you're the one rolling your attack, Weldon attack Eldritch Blast. You're using your Eldritch Blast. That's why it's not showing up as hit. But yeah, you can drag it over. Yep, that works. That worked.
Let me close my window. There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah! Zap!
Splat.
Splash, splash, splash.
They don't really splat. They wisp away into smoky vapor. It looks cool.
I like the splats though. This version of Fantasy Grounds is fancy.
I know, it's all kinds of cool stuff. Oh, so you
Um,
haven't even seen yet the you can change the there's like a 3D like isometric view at the very
I'm
top.
gonna move 10 feet.
I think you guys shared some screenshots of that with like a Tarask or something.
Yeah, it was exactly. These at the very top of the map where all the buttons are, there's one that looks like a camera.
Then I'm gonna use my boots to go 15 more feet. I'm gonna teleport.
Oh, yeah. Zoop.
And my spider's tiny, so.
Yeah, easy. No problem.
And then I'll use a good old Eldritch Blast.
Absolutely. Number 6. Yeah, that's why you have advantage. Good. Blast it.
Yeah, I just got, yeah, I missed. One hit. Oh, are you?
Beep, 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 beep.
Pew, pew.
Fancy. And then Emmy's up soon after.
I had been using my loot or my Saturn up to now, so I need to draw my weapons. Is that like everything I can do?
No, you can do that. You can draw your weapon as part of your, like, especially if you want to leave your loot in your offhand, you can just you can draw your main hand for free.
Oh,
So
okay.
if
then
you want to do that.
I'm gonna. And then, so what would it take to pull my offhand out? Is that an action?
To do both, yes. You can't draw both. But you could have said, like, we could have, like, you had your loot, and, like, you were playing, well, let's say, while you're playing. Yeah, you can only really you can only draw one weapon, or one thing, kind of at a time.
Okay, I understand. I will just use the rapier. Swish out the rapier this round, and this as targeted. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. And so, like,
Yes.
next turn, you got rapier in one hand, loot in the other. You could either put the rapier back and then play the loot, or you could put the loot away and grab the dagger, or whatever, or short sword.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent. Zoop. That's one.
Gladed. I still have another attack.
You do.
About this guy. I'm gonna go over here. I get him targeted? Yes. Oh, that's not so good. All right,
Oh,
that's
that's
me.
an automatic. It's an automatic. Oh yeah, this one's acid arrowed. Bzzz. Stupid door. Okay. Kitty meow, leaps halfway across the chamber.
Meow.
Wait,
Wait.
I want to try again with the silvery barbs.
Okay. We shall roll that again. See if it. And. Miss!
Yes! And now I'm going to give Val advantage on the next attack. Actually, he doesn't need it. I'm going to give it to I'm gonna give it to Dagon again.
Alright, technically,
You get-
Katie's gonna swing tentacle for the second for its multi attack.
Oh, damn it!
The first one misses. That's good. Second one does hit.
It has disadvantage now, Drad.
Does it?
After the after
For the rest of the turn?
yeah.
Ooh, okay, good. Well, let's see it again. Let's see if this.
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check, but
Even with disadvantage, that's still going to be a hit. For not much. Light damage. Amy.
Bleh. So, yep, that 30-foot stream, please.
Oh, yeah. Does it take half damage if it succeeds? Oh, wait, no, this is
I believe so.
the avoidance. Displacer beasts have avoidance, so they would, even if it took half, it would take none. In this particular case, but the beam is still up and bleh,
So,
going.
there's no, it doesn't take any damage.
Correct. Because it has avoidance. Any dex save that it makes, if it fails it, it just takes no damage instead. Like a rogue has. Or monk. They're all blinky. If it had failed the save, it would have
taken half.
damage. Yeah. Alright, displacer beast. Invisible. Yeah, it's gonna do it anyway. So with disadvantage, it still hit. It has been your turn again, so you still have uncanny dodge if you choose to do that.
Yes, I think I will do that.
So it only hits you for 4. Oh, that was supposed to be a disadvantage. I didn't click it. Let's see. Miss. Okay, miss. Shadow 21 is in cap. Val.
Did that... Sorry. Oh, yes, it did. Sorry, I was just making sure the damage got...
Oh, yes. Yes, it did. And Val, and then Armors.
Bonus action, use tell Frank to go over there and use the help action above Shadow 34.
Shadow 34. Oh, yes. Help. Absolutely. So you get advantage on it? Alright. Is it you specifically?
I believe so.
Okay, yeah, I think so. Excellent. Sneaky snack.
You don't have to target yourself if you just hit the effect button, because it auto targets the self, so you just click the
okay.
effect and it'll go on you. Yeah. And then you can keep the other guy targeted.
Yeah, you do want to untarget yourself before you roll the damage, though.
Yes, yeah.
Well, you're always your sense of adventure.
You know. Oh.
It didn't go on.
Wait, what did it do?
Didn't hit Val. It just went on Shadow 34, so somehow. Even though he had himself targeted, the damage.
Oh, so I dragged my damage dice over the icons on the map.
That's why it did it right. Okay, good. Excellent. Excellent.
And then the bonus. Oh, I did my bonus move. I'm good. Go.
Armor
the
rolls.
Yeah, I'm gonna use prayer beads. And
Oh, you're gonna do bless again?
Yep.
On three peoples? And you
Yep.
got on, yep. So, got a bunch of blesses happening.
then
That works only because they're the beads and not you casting the spell, because the beads.
right,
are-
because the beads are a bonus
Mhm.
action. Yeah. And then
Well, I'm talking about the concentration part, because usually if you can only concentrate on one thing at a time.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the beads are. If this is the one case where we can stack the concentration, because it's all the beads effects.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. And then I guess I'm gonna just do the fairy fire again.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Amy.
Yep. Give it a go.
Because the D4 is hers. Uh-oh.
Oh, she rolled an extra one. Oh, that's fine. Okay.
That sucks.
What'd you cast?
Fairy fire.
Hmm.
They're all lit
And
up. They
then
can't go invisible when they're lit up.
move here.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Arden's gonna step forward, put his hand on your shoulder. Are you alright?
I'm okay.
Then he disappears and reappears at the top of the stairs. And then just kind of off to the side, you just see these bright flashes of light as you hear fire explosions lit off one after the other.
Ooh!
Boom, boom.
Weldon's in his happy place right now.
Jeez.
Fire, fire, fire!
How many
With
hit
the
points does that
death
thing have?
of the Balhanoth, as it dies, the entire as that shimmering effect has happened before, this beautifully royal temple scene in front of you starts to fall. In where these pristine walls and beautiful lamps were, where these wonderful pillars were, these even like crates and some goods and tapestries on the wall, all begin to waver and crumble into dust. The pillars and some places break and look like they fall over. The walls start to be missing stones and rock. Many of them worn away as though centuries of decay in exposure to the elements take place and replace them.
Did Fancy say something about giving me some advantage or something?
You have what did I do?
Silvery Barb's advantage.
Oh,
Yes.
oh yeah. You have advantage on the next thing you attack.
I'm all about that. Oh, let's just go ahead and do some more smiting.
Do a thing? You're gonna do a thing? Oh, mighty smiter. Ooh, yeah. Look at them. 7s and 8s.
Then I move my little sword over there and I don't know if that D4 would have been there, so maybe 17.
Let me
hit.
look and see. Okay, hold up. This is a display surveys. Fine. Still hits.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
How do you want to do that?
Oh, I'm just gonna chop his little head off, I guess. Poor little kitty, but I still have movement. We got 2 incapacitated down there. Are they rolling each time?
No, it's 10 minutes for them. They're just gonna hang out and watch the colors.
You spiked a drink. Okay, there's nothing down here. I'm gonna make a dash up to let me see this kitty is. Well, you can make it to about. Sorry, I'm not trying to go that way. I can make it to about there, I guess. All right,
Excellent.
that's my turn.
Anybody want to ride up there to the displacer beast with me? Next round?
Ride up? What do you mean?
I'm
ride?
gonna dimension door up there.
Baller. How many people can you take with that?
Just one.
Oh.
Just take Val.
Okay.
All 3 succeed. It is in kept anyway, because I always forget. So...
Oh shit.
Ooh, Displacer Beast goes first. Okay.
What?
I guess
Ooh,
when
Cinder goes up there. Yeah, go Spider. Go
I guess when I
Spider, go
popped up there, I
Spider,
would
go.
have said we have 2 incapacitated down there. Everything else is done.
It's gonna leap over the top of Izzy. And lash
Izzy?
out at each of you.
Come get some.
Can I make him re-roll the one at...
Oh,
It's okay.
yep.
It's okay. I was
You
too slow. I wanted to re-roll the one at Dagon.
yeah, let's see. Ah, that caused it to miss.
Yes!
Silvery Barbs. So
Yeah, I gotta
mark
count
that.
another one off, yeah. One left.
Okay. Dagon, you get to put your Shield of Faith back on, and I'll give you your hit points back.
Okie dokie.
And I'll give the advantage to Dagon again.
what the spider wanted to get.
You sure wants to?
You still do flanking rolls, right?
We do not.
We do not.
Or are you not?
No,
You do
no.
not? Okay.
But you're invisible, so it also that part becomes irrelevant. You still get advantage because you're invisible.
Okay.
Why did
Well,
we
flavor
get?
wise,
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, flavor wise, I just kind of flank around behind while it's distracting.
Mm-hmm.
Flavor-wise, you're probably pissing it off.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah, he's just chewing on my shield
That's what
right
I
now.
do.
It's okay.
He's just chewing up Michelle's over.
It's like a giant tiger play biting. And hit. Snaky, snaky.
Jeez.
He's not dead, but I am covered in tiger's blood right now.
An 8-ball of tiger's blood. She's got another go at it.
Eye of the tiger.
Oh!
Mm,
That 20 just rolled over on my
yeah,
screen.
it did. I saw it too.
Nice.
I just, I
It had
smile
2
at
hit points
Dagon across the corpse of this beast, and I say, a little better than smashing up a bar, eh?
I laugh. I'm impressed and still intimidated.
He and bleeding.
Excellent. Yeah, especially because it's all the more funny because you're invisible. all he sees is just like he just gets sprayed in blood like a like a monsoon shower, and it just falls down, and you hear the voice, maybe like drips of blood off your hand or something. Is like all he saw for a brief second before it was invisible.
I spare a glance back towards Arden and then start running towards these other shadows.
That's going to be Kazrin and Ao, and like 10 more levels, by the way. Power couple goals.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can get to about there.
Yep.
Mine's the vomit.
Yeah, I'm going to let the vomit go.
Let the vomit go can mean a lot of things.
Mhm. Let it go.
Did anybody else know that our gnome could like puke 30 feet away?
No, that's probably just what happens when she gets too close to you.
I don't even know. I don't have anything to attack these guys with.
Don't you have like a screwdriver? Just
I mean, yeah, I can just try that, I guess.
poke them in the foot with a screwdriver.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'll just throw
Prison
my
shoot.
dagger. Well, I'll run up and stab him actually, because I don't want to lose my dagger.
Sharpened toothbrush handle.
Yeah.
You did it! Now his hold is gone.
Yeah.
See what we can't do about that.
I'm sorry, guys.
his hold on his self, his smoky form of reality, holding him together, might soon also be gone.
Well, that is a lot of dice.
Triple advantage is pretty cool thing.
Yeah, the elven accuracy is so awesome.
These things that are incapacitated.
Bump.
Dread, this whole like building is like an illusion, right?
The building actually exists,
Okay.
but it looks like some crumpled, the inside of some like Indiana Jones looking Temple of Doom kind of
Okay.
thing now, as
What
opposed to
about
what it
the
did before.
fires?
Did you just kill both of them? Yes.
The
Nice.
fires are actually gone with when the Balhanoth left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I said that, but they were part of the illusion.
The illusion, that's what I thought. That's okay.
I would
And
be. We might be calling it things if we're not. But
That was nostalgic. Is there a portal or doorway to the Fey realms near here, or
not that you know of.
I would be looking around for Laura or any halflings, any evidence, if we have time for that today.
Yeah, if they entered, it does not, even with the, now that the illusion is dropped, uh, if they entered the temple, it wasn't in this main chamber.
Oh,
Could I
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, could I go over to check, I guess, see the Balhan where it had made like its main lair and see if there was any evidence of the halflings there.
Yeah, and kind of investigate around. Good. We can do it without actually physically moving, but yes, we can scope about and see. Yeah, you can kind of see the what is that little pedestal in the middle, and then also back where Arden
Oh.
went.
Oh, again.
There does not
I have
seem
a
to be
thing.
sign.
I think I have a thing.
You have a. I'm sure of that. I just don't remember what it is.
Reliable talent.
Yes,
You can
that's
treat a
it.
d20 roll of 9 or lower as a 10.
Yep, for skills for sure. 16. Yep, that becomes a 16. So yeah, you can kind of go back. You back into the where Arden had went back to. There's just some hallways and some stairs that lead up to these banister, up to these like balconies area, and you can kind of see all about. You can see that most of this was its lair. It seems to have set up shop here, and there's evidence of bones, of some halfling bones and things like that, but they are old, stripped clean, some long time ago. Even whatever would have been the bacteria and things of after death had eroded.
Yeah, just clearly not the halflings that these guys had been sent for.
Right. And there are some other non-halfling bones as well. There's even some like monstrous bones. And some like there's like the big displacer beast, and stuff, which seem to be enthralled by like and all these shadow creatures that seem to be enthralled by the Balhanoth or under its control. But nothing appears recent. Nothing in this chamber would indicate that.
I see as he's actually taking the most damage. So if you don't mind, and I'll cast Healing Hands. Just a little bit, I guess.
Thank you.
I sit against one of the columns and I'm exhausted. Just tinker with something in my hand.
Arden quietly strolls up beside you as he again puts his hand on your shoulder. It
I put
was
my hand just over his.
It could have been much worse than this. Much, much worse.
We can't see any of that happening, though, right?
Oh yeah, no, they moved down. They're actually invisible. Yeah. No, you can't.
Just
All you
look
can
around
hear, you
like
can
he's
hear it.
nodding.
You can hear somewhere near you these voices emanating. He's gonna go ahead and drop the invisibility.
Val's going to turn to Arden. I would recommend look around for any portals or doorways leading from different realms, because I'm pretty sure every one of those things we just dispatched were from the Shadowfell.
I think you are correct. And it is not known for there to have been a link here. Investigation must be done, but I'm afraid it won't be us that does it. Perhaps you will. Izzy and I need to be off. There is another, more troubling thing afoot.
We still have to find Laura, and there's still people we're looking for, but I suppose this is a good place to start.
I
Yeah, the
do
good
hope
news
that they
is
survive, and I do hope that you're successful in finding them. But your new mission is definitely focused on the source of how these things got here. Any words of wisdom before we part? As he's talking to Izzy.
the good news is your halflings don't seem to have been here, so you may yet find them. You also have a new goal, but the mission still stands if you can make contact. But that was well fought.
You helped put me on a better trajectory, and this is where it's led. Many years ago.
I remember. You're doing well.
Yep, it's fate, really, that he met me. So good that you met me.
Mr. works in mysterious ways.
She laughs at that. Um,
Their skills are that which I do not worry that they'll cut their own limbs off in the attempt to complete their mission. They do remind me of some very promising people that I once knew. Perhaps that I know better now.
another grin, and she takes his arm.
Perhaps we should send your niece to look after them when we return.
Now that's not a bad idea. Just to help keep an eye out.
Or get them into more trouble, both of which should be entertaining nonetheless.
I have to hold back because Tegan don't know. But I know.
try not to get eaten by any monsters. I'd miss kicking you out of the bar.
I'm looking forward to having another drink in that bar when we're able to come back through Kanos.
I'll hold you to it.
Hey, Dagon. Does her niece like
Don't
music?
say. Just stop.
I warn you that her mother is dangerous. That is all I will say.
Fancy walks over to Armoros and pats him on the rump like a football coach or something, and says, "You did good out there, buddy. You did good. You want an apple?"
This may be where we cut the limbs off. I'm not sure.
Armoros just rolls his eyes and turns away from Fancy.
With his arm in his ears, Arden kind of looks around the group. Do you need anything else from us?
I think there's only one thing I can think of. And that is, did you bring anything, like, do you have cheese? Maybe cheese or... We don't have any wine here, really.
I really had no idea where you were going to go, and that was just wonderful.
Out in the desert, this wind.
I've got some wine in my bag of holding. No cheese, though.
Izzy would fish in her backpack for a moment and toss him an alchemy jug. If the DM will allow me to do that.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? What is this?
Want to open up the party sheet, and then I don't know if you can actually see it.
Can I just drag it in there?
Yeah, if you can see it in the inventory. Yep, sure enough.
There you go.
Oh, yes. This is perfect.
Enjoy. I did not
How can we
recommend the
do-
mayonnaise.
What?
Mhm.
What?
And then she'll take Arden's arm again.
I suppose if we're being generous. And then you can see him hold out his arm, and then his hand begins to go blue. And a table appears off to his right, filled with a fanciful feast.
Yes.
Girls feast.
Spoiler: it's cat food.
That won't stop Fancy. He doesn't judge.
He like fancy feast.
You can see that the blue in his hand starts to spread throughout the rest of his body, and it envelops the two of them, and then they are gone.
In no time at all, Fancy is gorging himself. Oh, this is good. You should try this.
I tell Fancy is like, I've never met Ilma personally, but anyone who's worked at Kanos knows of her. Just mind your tongue around her.
I always do. Always do.
And with that, we'll call it there.
That was